Electronic Arts (EA) has announced the cancellation of a new game set in the Titanfall universe, codenamed R7, alongside laying off over 300 employees as part of a strategic realignment to focus on long-term growth. This decision particularly impacts Respawn Entertainment, an EA-owned developer renowned for titles like Apex Legends and the Star Wars Jedi series. Approximately 100 positions at Respawn have been affected, spanning development, publishing, and quality assurance roles. The cancelled Titanfall project, reportedly an extraction shooter, was in early development stages and has left fans of the franchise, known for its unique blend of first-person shooter mechanics and giant mech combat, disappointed and uncertain about the series' future. The layoffs and project cancellations come amidst broader organizational changes at EA, including leadership adjustments at Respawn, with Daniel Suarez stepping in as general manager. Vince Zampella will continue his role overseeing both Respawn and the Battlefield franchise. EA is offering affected employees opportunities to apply for other roles within the company as part of its restructuring efforts. Despite these setbacks, Respawn remains committed to supporting and evolving its successful franchises. Apex Legends, a prominent battle royale game, is set to receive significant updates with its upcoming Apex 2.0 release, while the Star Wars Jedi series continues to be a focus. These changes highlight the ongoing challenges within the gaming industry as companies like EA adapt to shifting market conditions and consumer expectations.
In a groundbreaking collaboration between Disney and Epic Games, Fortnite is set to premiere the new animated series Star Wars Tales of the Underworld on a special Star Wars watch party island within the game, 2 days before its official release on Disney+. Created by Dave Filoni, the series explores the darker aspects of the Star Wars universe, focusing on villains Asajj Ventress and Cad Bane. This event is part of the Fortnite Galactic Battle Season, launching on May 2, 2025, which introduces weekly Star Wars-themed content. Players participating in the premiere can engage in themed activities, including battling stormtroopers with iconic weapons like blasters and lightsabers. Those who watch both episodes will receive an exclusive Asajj Ventress loading screen. Additional in-game rewards include a First Order Stormtrooper skin, available by linking Epic Games and My Disney accounts. The event also features new Star Wars-inspired musical tracks, with Lapti Nek from Return of the Jedi making a return, alongside new tracks like Rebels Run and The Dark Side. The collaboration underscores the trend of integrating popular culture with gaming, enhancing fan engagement and expanding the reach of both franchises. Players can also assume roles such as Darth Jar Jar and Emperor Palpatine, and pilot ships like X-Wings and TIE Fighters. The event will culminate in a live in-game event titled Death Star Sabotage, further enriching the Fortnite experience by blending immersive storytelling with beloved Star Wars lore across PC, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms.
In a surprising move, Bethesda has announced a high-priced bundle for their latest installment in the Doom franchise, Doom: The Dark Ages. The $1,900 bundle, which includes a limited edition ROG Astral GeForce RTX 5080 graphics card, notably does not come with a copy of the game itself. For those willing to spend a bit more, the $2,000 bundle does include a Steam Premium Edition game code, along with additional collectibles like a mousepad and a cotton t-shirt. The RTX 5080, a high-performance graphics card, is the centerpiece of this bundle, and its unique design features the iconic Doomslayer in army green, making it a coveted item for collectors and hardcore fans. This announcement has sparked a mix of amusement and frustration among the gaming community, reflecting on Bethesda's history of offering high-priced collectibles and merchandise. The decision to separate the game from the bundle at such a high price point raises questions about consumer expectations and the perceived value of physical versus digital content. Despite the controversy, the inclusion of the RTX 5080, which retails for around $1,800 independently, suggests Bethesda is targeting enthusiasts who prioritize cutting-edge hardware and exclusive designs. This strategy underscores the evolving landscape of gaming, where hardware and aesthetics are as much a part of the experience as the games themselves.
HBO's adaptation of The Last of Us originally a critically acclaimed video game developed by Naughty Dog, continues to evolve in its second season by expanding on characters that were less developed in the game. One significant change is the enhanced role of Dina, a character from The Last of Us Part 2. In the show, Dina's involvement in the storyline is more substantial as she takes on a proactive role alongside the main character Joel and navigates complex dynamics with other characters. This shift not only enriches Dina's character, but also adds depth to the narrative, potentially setting the stage for new plot developments that diverge from the original game. The decision to give Dina a more central role has been well received as it adds a new layer of intrigue and emotional complexity to the series. By placing Dina in the midst of the action and allowing her to devise strategic plans, the show offers viewers a fresh perspective on the story's themes of survival and revenge. This change could lead to new story arcs and character interactions that were not possible in the game, highlighting the flexibility and creative potential of adapting video games into television. With Isabella Merced's compelling portrayal of Dina, the series is poised to explore new narrative territories, keeping both fans of the game and new viewers engaged.
In a significant development for the gaming hardware industry, 8BitDo, a well-regarded company known for its third-party gaming controllers, has announced it will no longer ship products from its Chinese warehouse to the United States. This decision comes in response to the Trump administration's imposition of new 145% tariffs on imports from China, as well as the elimination of de minimis exemptions for shipments under $800. As a result, U.S. customers will only have access to products already stocked in 8BitDo's U.S. warehouse. This move mirrors actions by other companies, such as gaming handheld maker Anbernic, which have similarly halted shipments to the U.S. due to the prohibitive costs imposed by these tariffs. The impact of these tariffs extends beyond 8BitDo, affecting the broader video game and tabletop industries. With video game consoles and accessories classified as toys by the U.S. International Trade Commission, they are not exempt from the tariffs, leading to increased production costs and financial strain on companies. Even major players like Nintendo have not been spared, as evidenced by the delay of pre-orders for the Nintendo Switch 2 console and price hikes on various accessories. This situation underscores the broader economic challenges facing the gaming industry, with potential implications for product availability and pricing for U.S. consumers.
Capcom has announced the upcoming release of the Capcom Fighting Collection 2, which will include the beloved crossover fighting games Capcom vs. SNK Millennium Fight 2000 Pro and Capcom vs. SNK 2 Mark of the Millennium 2001. These titles are part of a celebrated series where iconic characters from both Capcom and SNK universes, such as Ryu, Kyo, Chun-Li, and Mai, face off in epic battles. Players can expect to engage with the unique groove and ratio systems, which allow for diverse playstyles and team configurations, offering a rich strategic layer to the fighting experience. This collection is set to release on May 16, 2025, and will be available on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC via Steam. The inclusion of these classic titles in the Capcom Fighting Collection 2 highlights the enduring popularity of the Capcom vs. SNK series, which has long been cherished by fighting game enthusiasts for its deep mechanics and dream matchups. The groove system, which lets players choose from different fighting styles, and the ratio system, allowing for customizable team strength, have been key features that contributed to the series' acclaim. The collection's release is significant for both nostalgic fans and newcomers, as it brings these iconic games to modern platforms, potentially revitalizing interest in the classic fighting game genre and expanding its audience.
The latest trailer for Wu Chang Fallen Feathers has been released, showcasing the intense bride boss fight. This upcoming action RPG, developed by Lindsay Games, is set to launch on July 24, 2025. Across multiple platforms including Xbox Series X, S, Windows, PlayStation 5, Epic Games, and Steam. It will also be available on Game Pass from day one. The game is described as a Souls-like, a genre known for its challenging combat and intricate world-building, inspired by the popular Dark Souls series. Set in the late Ming Dynasty, players will navigate a world plagued by a mysterious illness and warring factions. Taking on the role of Wu Chang, a pirate warrior afflicted by amnesia and a feathering disease. The trailer offers a glimpse into the game's dynamic combat system and rich narrative, emphasizing precision and strategy as players face off against grotesque enemies. The game promises a deep storyline with multiple endings based on player choices, providing a unique experience each time. Pre-orders are now open, with Deluxe Edition rewards offering additional content to enhance the player's journey. With its immersive setting, compelling gameplay, and stunning visuals, Wu Chang Fallen Feathers is poised to captivate fans of the action RPG genre and those who enjoy a narrative-driven experience. This release is significant as it expands the Souls-like genre into new historical and cultural territories, potentially broadening its appeal.
The Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Warzone Season 3 Reloaded update is set to launch on May 1st at 9 a.m. PT, offering a wealth of new content for players. This mid-season update introduces 2 new multiplayer maps, Signal and Haven, along with a reimagined version of the classic Nuketown map, now known as Blaze Town, which aligns with the 420-themed Blaze of Glory event featuring Seth Rogen. This event runs from May 6th to 15th, allowing players to collect Blaze Bucks from defeated enemies to unlock exclusive items, including the highly decorated weapon camo. The update also brings a new limited-time mode called Joint Operations, which dynamically changes the rules of engagement by cycling through different 6v6 game modes with random modifiers, such as low gravity or third-person perspective. Additionally, a new perk, Vendetta, allows players to track and retaliate against their killers. And a new weapon, the Ladra SMG, is introduced, known for its rapid fire rate and low recoil. Warzone players will see significant changes to the Verdansk map, including the return of the Moving Train Point of Interest (POI) and new high-value loot zones. The update also marks the return of ranked play for Warzone, offering a competitive mode for trios on Verdansk with seasonal rewards. For zombies enthusiasts, the update introduces the Zombie Snacks mode, where players must consume food to maintain energy levels while battling the undead. These additions underscore Activision's commitment to providing diverse content that appeals to both casual and dedicated players, enhancing the overall appeal and longevity of the Call of Duty franchise.
Netmarble and Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment have officially announced the release date for the much-anticipated Game of Thrones King's Road, an action-adventure RPG set in the iconic world of Westeros. Scheduled for launch on May 21, 2025, the game will be available on PC via Steam and the Epic Games Store, as well as on all major mobile platforms. Fans of the HBO original drama series can look forward to exploring the Seven Kingdoms in a vast open world, featuring iconic locations such as King's Landing, Castle Black, Highgarden, and The Wall. The game promises an immersive experience, allowing players to encounter familiar characters and unravel the complex lives within the Game of Thrones universe. Currently, Game of Thrones King's Road is accessible in early access on Steam, offering 3 different packages, Standard, Deluxe, and Ultimate, priced at $24.99, $49.99, and $89.99, respectively. Each package includes exclusive bonuses tailored for franchise enthusiasts. Mobile gamers can also pre-register on the App Store and Google Play for iOS and Android devices. This release is significant for both Netmarble and Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment, as it represents a major entry into the action-adventure RPG genre, leveraging the massive popularity of the Game of Thrones franchise to attract a broad audience.
Helldivers 2 players have successfully halted the planet-cracking singularity, a significant event in the game's ongoing narrative. In this cooperative third-person shooter developed by Arrowhead Game Studios and published by PlayStation Studios, players engage in military campaigns to protect Superhearth. Unlike traditional games with linear storylines, Helldivers 2 evolves through major orders, which are missions that advance the story based on player successes and failures. The recent victory over the Singularity, a major threat to the game's universe, marks a pivotal moment, although it comes with the ominous disappearance of the Illuminate faction from the map. This change has left players speculating about potential future threats and narrative developments, as previous faction disappearances have led to unexpected returns with reinforcements. The game's community is now anticipating the next phase of the narrative, as Arrowhead hints at further developments. Players are currently tasked with defending key strategic planets, a move that suggests preparation for upcoming challenges. Additionally, the developers have announced that the next Warbond, which will introduce new weapons, strategies, and cosmetics, is set to be revealed on May 8. This update is expected to further enrich the game's dynamic and satirical portrayal of intergalactic warfare. Helldivers 2 continues to captivate its audience with its engaging gameplay and evolving story, keeping players eager for what lies ahead.